Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, January 3, 2023. You are more emotionally invested in your reputation or performance than usual as you start the new year. This transit gives you a gentle push to do your best. You can be especially motivated and energized, ready to take on almost anything, and ideas for work or health are especially fertile now. There can be a lot of satisfaction in offering your practical support, largely through information or your skills. People in high places may be looking on you especially favorably. Still, transits stir your idealism, and you're inspired to dream, plan for the future, and think in broad terms. As you turn the corner into a new year, 2023 is already packing a punch for your love life. This energy could bring great good or overwhelming drama for you to face. While you like a bit of feisty passion when it comes to your relationships, you aren't prone to hungering for fury or drama. Today's energy could swing back and forth. This is because our sweet goddess planet, Venus, is slithering through the shadows and will unite in an exact conjunction with Pluto in the heavens above. This could fill you with an insatiable desire for union with another body, mind, soul. The best thing to do at this time is to assess your needs and desires and how you can truly open yourself up to someone who understands and respects you. It is time to revamp your work life when Venus in Capricorn conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn. Your habits, routines, and workplace dynamics might need to change, which should happen sooner rather than later so you can continue on a more productive path at work. The conjunction will likely call out anything that is improper or unhealthy, suggesting that you may need to make a significant change to your work life. Although change is never fun, you can look at this as an opportunity to center your resolutions around being more productive. At the same time that this financial year has gotten off to a good start thanks to an alliance between Neptune, the planet of dreams, and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, the income side of the financial fence also has an empowered start. While the main focus in the early months of 2023 will be on your financial situation and money matters, in her last full day in your work sector, Venus, the planet of money, is working to steer this new professional year in a lucrative direction. The current planetary configuration gives us a chance to pull out the physical and emotional needs of our inner child, the need to be nurtured, the need to be fed and well taken care of, into the structure of our waking hours. It helps us to implement what we want in our lives. Therefore, this is an auspicious time for making known to yourself what will help you feel more secure in your life. Ask yourself, what do you need in order to feel good? This is the day and the season for you. With all the festivities going on around you, just stop once in a while to make sure to catch your breath. New beginnings and opportunities abound on a day like this, and with your magnetic personality you can hardly lose. Make sure to keep yourself in balance, because at such a heightened time of renewal it is easy to bite off more than you can chew. Having the moon in your career sector during Venus' last full day in your work sector is doing more than keeping your professional instincts and imagination fueled as she works to bank your desires and expectations for the coming year on the job front. While it might seem too soon to set expectations for the coming year, but the moon is connecting with planets on both the job and career fronts that will not only stay on but are growing more closely connected by the day. In the lead up to Venus, the planet of love's return to your relationship sector tomorrow, Saturn is spending one last day on his own. While Venus will return to focus on what you want from your relationships, Saturn is focused on what your relationships need from you. Today is about taking responsibility and having a solid starting point. Our eyes in the sky. Venus and Pluto connect in Capricorn early this morning. While we all feel motivated to couple up, it's important to not press the matter. Even if you're feeling lonely, avoid the temptation to return to a toxic ex, engage in power struggles with friends and lovers, or get involved in love triangles. The comfort you feel will be fleeting and could ultimately get in the way of your next great love. Venus enters Aquarius in the evening, allowing us to understand what we desire from a cerebral point of view when it comes to relationships. This transit enables us to take baby steps toward finding what our heart wants as we proceed with caution in romantic matters. The Sun shares a connection with the nodes of destiny, urging us to embrace our confidence, power, passion, and self-esteem as we move through the day. However, we do start the week on a loving note when Venus in Capricorn forms a sextile with Neptune in Pisces on Wednesday. This aspect allows us to recommit ourselves to our most important relationships. The facts you collect today will be very important to you later on. Make sure the information you receive is well organized so that you can easily understand it down the road. There is no need to draw any conclusions today. Simply collate the data. On the one hand, you see many of your strengths and feel pretty good about yourself. On the other hand, you feel the one nagging thing you haven't been able to quite work out dragging you down. If you continue to compare yourself to others, you will create a real problem for yourself. If you use the positive to confront the negative within yourself, you stand a chance of a real breakthrough. Try to keep yourself centered through some aerobic exercise to keep the fresh blood flowing. However, Thursday doesn't bring the same loving vibes as Mercury goes into retrograde in Capricorn that day. In the fourth and final retrograde of 2022, Mercury is turning retrograde in the sign of the Sea Goat for the second time this year. Use this as an opportunity to look back at our collective past. With life feeling a little shaky, end the year surrounded by your loved ones when Venus forms a conjunction with Pluto in Capricorn on Saturday. This isn't a great day to go out, but it is a good day to be with the people who love you. In the morning, the Taurus moon trines the Capricorn sun, a harmonious aspect to kick off the new year. This is an excellent occasion to relax with loved ones, spec out goals for the months ahead, or immerse yourself in a personal project. However, don't rush the process, and take time to smell the roses. Presence is your passage to accomplishment. Today, our emotional and egoic needs complement each other. Commitment and hard work will help us lay a foundation for our future. But unless we take a moment to pause, drink in our surroundings, and appreciate what we have, we won't be able to determine where we are headed. This is a good day for you to prepare for future career moves. Take important steps that will help you lay a solid foundation. Create a stable base from what you have available, to be used as a jumping-off point later on down the road. In the afternoon, the moon aligns with Uranus, prompting us to make impulsive decisions. We act on our instincts and go with our gut feelings. Or, we may have to think on our feet to respond to the actions or initiatives of someone else. Spontaneity will help us make optimal elections. Without the time at our disposal to ruminate or overthink, we will be less able to scare ourselves out of taking action.